Hi everyone, this is Arcadius and welcome back to Naval. Today we're going to do the ultimate mission of the new event for the Fuso sister ship. This one I actually played right after my video yesterday and I was able to beat it. It is, however, a lot more difficult. For example, the UFO has, I believe, 750,000 health. There is a Kaga Universe, one of those ships that I was telling you about that has like laser guided dive bombers and a ton of them. It also has 300,000 health and cannot be citadeled. So yeah, that's fun. There's also a bunch of Montanas, Montana Galaxy Flames, and some Massachusetts or South Dakotas, however you want to say it as well. So I did win it using Montana Galaxy Flame yesterday. I thought about trying to use Liaoning, but we'll see what we can do. I might do lining as well as Montana and see if I can make it a double feature video. But let's try and take out Orion. I have switched out the main battery enhancement module for aiming system module because I don't really want to get any closer than I have to. And when I'm at range, I want to be able to hit. I thought about going for full AA, but I didn't really actually run into the carrier aircraft the last game, so maybe some of my other teammates will help me. And hopefully I'll be able to get a game with enough teammates to actually win, or at least try to win. So let's see what we can do. Alright, and here ourselves a game. We managed to get two other Montanas, and a France with a sister ship, so we're done. And then you get a normal North Carolina as a bot. And we have a Kaga Universe, which is the one I told you about, UFO, three South Dakotas, three Orions, or the Montana Galaxy Flames, and then three normal, well, I say normal Montanas, but they are the ones with the weird dual guns instead of the triples. So first off, I want to get off to the side here. Now mind you, this is ultimate level, so it's not going to be easy. So just keep it in mind. I'm going to put my fighter up immediately because I don't know how this is going to be set up. It looks like everyone's kind of coming. Alright, so we're all going to go to the right. So I'm going to actually go to the right myself. Though I might want to keep going left because that'll give me good broadsides. There's UFO, same kind of deal. Remember, high explosive does nothing to this ship. Alright, yeah, I'm going to actually go to the left. That'll separate me from the group, but it'll give me a whole bunch of broadsides to work on. Specifically starting with this Orion. I need to know which side the carrier is on because that'll determine if I need to stay with the group or not. Alright, so the carrier's on that side. You can see the dive bombers. Well, you can't really get a good look right now. No, I guess they're kind of coming this way. And another salvo towards this Orion. There's a bunch of these aircraft, but they're really easy to shoot down if you get close enough. But if you look at the damages that this North Carolina are gonna take, it's just insane. So I'm gonna speed up a bit. Orion was knocked back from the UFO, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky to hit. You can see this North Carolina just melted immediately. So let's see if we can work on this Orion here. Because not only does he have my broadside, he's also doing a bunch of damage. And so we're going to slow down to half speed here. And try and give him the best angle. Or best angle for us, I should say. Now, Montana, oh wow, our ship is almost pretty down there, that Verdun. Montana's pretty tanky if you can get her at the right angle, but just a little bit, a couple more degrees to the left or right, and I would be easily citadeled. It's really a game of who has the best angle. In this case, they have the best angle. I'm not going to get through that. There's no other ships over there for right now that we can see. Might as well use a heal. That was actually a big chunk of damage I got taken out. But this Orion is going to give me the other side, which is unsaturated from damage. And we should be able to do a good amount of work on that. I can't tell if the accuracy is really worth it right now. I don't really see a difference. If anything, I think my accuracy is worse. Because at least with the dispersion I was having, I was able to nail the Citadel relatively easily. This time, the shells are going exactly where I want them to, but without that kind of variation that made it so easy to hit the Citadel. Right, so there's that one. Kagra Universe is almost down. We lost the France. Montana's half sunk. We're still being shot at by other battleships. Not looking the best. Let's see, we have this Montana we can work on. She's shooting at us anyway, so... maybe something like that. I have this island here I can run around in case I get too much damage. Bunch of ricochets. The Kaga is still up, unfortunately. That really needs to be sunk. However, I'm in no position to sink that ship right now. Alright, good. The carrier was just sunk. Now, I wish we were still able to have the France on our team, because that's a very powerful ship for events. It just doesn't have a point bonus that I can use when I play her. I'm not getting the good damage numbers I really need right now. Right, as you can see, I'm trying to stay at max range and use what accuracy and the number of shells I have to my advantage. I don't care about the UFO right now. I need to take care of all these other bots right now. And focus on getting these citadels that are once in a blue moon, apparently. Right, so now that Kaga is down, I should have a nice crossfire with my other teammates. My health is still relatively decent. I should only need these rear turrets. Nope. I need the front ones as well. And I'm trying to keep the best angle I have towards the enemy. Or at least to the ones that are shooting at me. Right, there we go. Next, this Montana. And you just take them one at a time. They're going to give you plenty of chances to broadside you. So you'll take that advantage and use it against them. I really don't know what caliber guns these Montanas have because they have the weird turrets. The way that they ricochet off me makes me think that they're 16-inch, but with higher velocity, kind of like how Louisiana or Ohio is. But I really can't tell. I mean, I'm getting good chunks of damage on them, but not enough. Also, you do have a half hour to play this entire mission, so that should be more than enough time. But we'll see. That was a good hit. 20,000. Alright, so I don't want to get too far from the battlefield here. So once I take care of these two Montanas, I can loop around and start heading back. But for right now, I'm just going to sit right here. And hopefully those two other Montanas should not have a problem with the Massachusetts and the South Dakotas. Looks like our Montana, the pink one, got some of its health back, which is good. Alright, so it doesn't look like the Montanas are focusing on me right now, which is good. Well, in the way that I can shoot at them without being shot at myself. I really would like some citadels, though. So I'm not getting any citadels, but it looks like they're working over those enemy ships pretty decently. Oh, there we go. Finally a citadel. It's not a good angle for me to shoot at with armor piercing, so let's actually speed up and start heading back now. Because it looks like this one's going to turn this way and give me broadside. And I can truck off a little bit more damage right now. I need to get back into the game. And so we are going to be temporarily vulnerable to citadels as we turn around. But this ship doesn't even have a rear turrets facing me currently. So we're kind of okay. I'm trying to get a better angle as fast as possible, however. Montana's a big ship. She don't turn very easily or very quickly. It looks like we're doing alright. Right, putting another full salvos down range. Hey, we got a citadel. And that's what I was afraid of. Alright, so what I think I can do is after I finish this Montana, I think I can leave... I don't need my fighter up anymore. My two teammates to deal with those other bots. And I can focus on getting some decent damage on the UFO. I think that should be a good idea because I'm closest to it and it looks like she's aground. There we go. Alright, so Montana's down. I'm not even in range of those other ships anyways. Alright, so let's see what we can do. UFO somewhere over here. How are we doing? Alright, looks like they have good angles. They have an Orion, 2 Orions, and 2 South Dakotas. And so that might be a bit more than I thought. But that should be okay. Hey, we sank 2 of them. Awesome. So we're going to become under fire of this UFO. Let's see what we can do. If we're okay, so she's splitting her fire, which is good. Wasn't the best damage there, or the best aim, honestly. But let's see what we can do. A little bit more lead. I don't know how fast she is, but I apparently underestimated it the first shell. Let's pop another heal. Because the laser on the UFO doesn't care what kind of angle you have. 44,000 damage. We're actually going to go to half speed because she's actually going to get out of our range if we don't speed up. I don't think I'm giving enough lead. Alright, so let's get a little bit closer. A little bit faster. Yeah, I'm still hitting her, but I'm not getting the good damage numbers I need. Alright, we sank another one of the battleships. So what do we have left? We have 1 South Dakota that actually sank one of its own. And 1 Orion. So now I'm in a chasing action against this UFO, which is interesting. And it's actually really bad for this game because if they rush both of my teammates, they won't survive. As you can see, that Montana is already pretty significantly damaged. Alright, so let's rush, or at least try and get to a spot where we can engage it better. We're not doing nearly enough damage. Now if it was stuck and I had the broadside like I thought I did, I wouldn't have this problem. Still not any good damage. Can't really do anything about the bots either. And there's the south. Ooh, okay. So UFO is aground. Right. Time to lay on some pain. Because it's focusing on the other teammate. And we can use that to send as many shells as we can downrange while they finish up the bots. And get some free damage. Yep, there we go. Now we're getting the good damages again. I don't think it'll last forever. I think she's going to get unstuck relatively quickly. Unless she starts reversing, then she'll be slow and vulnerable. Ooh, we lost one of our Montanas. But they lost their Orion. Yeah, so she is reversing. Ooh, and I missed that salvo. I really need that South Dakota sunk, because then we can both... We're both focusing on UFOs. Are they using high explosive? Is that what I just saw? Alright, so now she's stuck again. She is healing, unfortunately, but let's see what we can do. I can finish South Dakota on my own. We really need to focus on this UFO here. We both need to focus on it. However, he is coming under the direct fire. I don't know what he's shooting at, though. What are you doing? As you can see, you can get good damage numbers, but with a ship that has so much health, it's merely leaving a scratch. Is he using armor piercing? He is. He's not hitting, but at least he's using armor piercing. And so the UFO is getting away again. It looks like he managed to get into secondary range of the UFO, which is not advisable, and just cost us this entire game. But whatever. Okay, so now we got the South Dakota. But there's no way I can beat the UFO one-on-one. So he needs to get out of secondary range as soon as possible. But it looks like he might be trying to ram, which is not a smart idea. I hate how maneuverable this UFO is. She can literally turn on a dime. Let's try that. It's hard to gauge where she's going to be when she's at this angle. But at least she has a good chunk of her health gone. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Yep, I'll take that. How's our friend doing? Not too well. Are you reversing? You're We're stationary. Well, kind of reversing. Too much lead that time. Still got a couple shell hits. Nope. Alright. And so, well, that's actually... I don't know what this UFO is going to do. So we got a little bit more damage on her right now. I don't know what her secondary range is. It's clear that I'm not in it. At least not yet. So we're actually going to try and use... Well, we can't really use this island for cover because we're spotted by aircraft anyways. But at least it should save us from any kind of laser attack. That was a good damage. But we're going to lose our other teammate here soon. And then I might as well just go out doing as much damage as I can. Okay, so you should not be aiming for the turret because it looks like that only gives you overpens. So even if I was at range, I don't think I'd be able to beat this ship. So might as well do what we can. Ooh, but if we can get some good damages like that, maybe it'll change. Let's use our last heal. I was saving it for right now anyways. And we are now the focus of the laser attack. So hopefully that'll let our friendly Monson, if he has any heals left. Oh, you beached? Awesome. If you're beached, I don't have to worry about you maneuvering now. Give him some time to heal, and if not, at least give some good damage into the side here, because I have some health to spare. I won't last very long, mind you, but I do have a little bit. What are you doing? He's just reversing. Alright, but we can... I think we can actually still win this if we do it right. If I live long enough, and he keeps putting shells down range, we could do this. We still have 9 minutes on the clock. Don't need to fire. That definitely is not going to help anything. Alright, so he's down to less than 100,000 damage or health points. I just really hope he doesn't pop a heal right now, because if he pops a heal, we're done. 62,000. That was a bad shot hit. 13,000. He can finish it. There we go. Awesome. We won. We did it. Okay. Cool. I was kind of worried we were going to lose there for quite a while, actually. Whew. All right. That one actually got my heart racing. So let's see how we did. Oh, cool. Friend request. 1,236,675 damage. 4 ships sunk. 372 shell hits. 14 aircraft shot down. 9 citadels. 1.4 million credits. 5,000 base XP. Almost 7,000 free XP in an event mission. On team, we were actually second. Not by much. Well, 101 XP. So that's actually pretty decent. But yeah, 155,000 health or damage was taken from me. That's pretty impressive. And then main battery did all of the damages, no secondaries, no anything else, no fires. 786,000 damage on that UFO. And then the Montanas and the Orions. Literally, I just focused on Montanas and the UFO. I didn't shoot at any of the Massachusetts, which is fine. All right, so there you go. You are able to win it. However, as you could see, having as many players as possible certainly does help. If we didn't lose that France early on, we might have been able to win that earlier or quicker, but still, it did come down to the wire, but we were able to do it. I don't think I'm going to use lining in the second part of this mission, unfortunately. If you do want to see that, then put a comment in the bottom and I can probably fit it in as another video. But until then, tomorrow we're going to go over the personal mission, which is you by yourself versus two Kaga universes. That's right, two of them, as well as one UFO, which has the original lightweight health of 350,000 health points, which technically you can do by yourself if you get her in like a position where it's easy to get some serious damage. The main problem is the carriers, but we'll go over that tomorrow. So thank you for watching and take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.